Spray adhesive for stenciling. Why should you use it? Because it's going to give you tighter, crisper edges. You miss the back of your stencil with this, you let it dry for a few minutes so it doesn't transfer the adhesive to the wall, and then you stencil as usual. It's very simple, it works great. You reapply it every 4, 5, 6 times that you use the stencil. This way you keep a little tack there, and it just holds the edge down and gives you a crisper look. When you miss the back of the stencil, make sure you do it in a well-ventilated area. You really don't want to be breathing the fumes. Make sure you shake your can for a good minute or two. Make sure your stencil is face down. And then lightly mist the back, staying about a foot away from your stencil. Remember, do this in a well-ventilated area. Mist it on. Okay, let's let that dry for a few minutes. Okay, so I sprayed the back side of this with a couple of mist coats of spray adhesive. I can feel that it's tacky, but it's somewhat dry, so I know it's not going to transfer to the wall. That's what you want. You don't want to have it so wet that when you put it on the wall, it sticks and it leaves all this goo. You want it slightly tacky. We call this knuckle tack. You check it with your knuckle. You make sure it just lightly sticks to it. So make sure it's not too wet. Then you go up and you just put your stencil on the wall, align and place your stencil. Now, you can see, check it out. I just hung this without any tape. Now, look, you can always take some little tabs of blue tape, put some little tape around the edge, but many times when I'm using spray adhesive, I just use the spray adhesive alone. I don't even need to get into having the tape. So when you're done stenciling, peel the stencil off, and you'll see it's a super, super tight print. Super tight print. Look at that. Looks fantastic. And when you're ready to store your stencil, just put a little bit of wax paper on the back. This way, you protect the sticky back, and you'll be ready for the next stencil job. So spray adhesive is your friend when stenciling. Gives you nice crisp edges, cheap insurance, just a great way to go. Give it a try.